A while ago, I joined my friends Forever World in Minecraft. This is Avant, a modded survival multiplayer server ongoing for the past 2 years. This is what the mainland looks like, but there are many settlements all around the world. Each area has its own unique architectural style, aesthetic, and history managed by the server members. I live about 800 blocks away from spawn, which isn't very far but it's still a long walk, especially if you forget to set your spawn and die, like me. Anyways, welcome to Ky'radonya, my Minecraft home of 2 years and counting. I'm JV, and come with me to dive into a whole new realm. As you can see, Ky'radonya is built with brutalist architecture, making it stand out aesthetically in the server while also being quite simple with materials. Ky'radonya represents a subversion of many regimes, which often have appealing aesthetics to distract from their ulterior motives. Instead, Ky'radonya is a utopia that only looks intimidating while offering a good quality of life. The area is named after a demigod, Ky'radonya, who lived among the people long ago and rebelled with the other demigods and lesser gods against Kynes, a god who once enslaved the people of this realm. After the battle, Ky'radonya's mortal shell broke apart, and her inner energy was released into the world. The people she left in Ky'radonya came to be known as the Ky'ranites, who created this banner to symbolize her upwards ascent as she transformed. That day would eventually be known as Conversion Day. The first structure built here was the monolith, the only building in Ky'radonya from pre-conversion. It is a multi-level mob grinder that is currently the tallest server structure from ground level to its tip, aside from that tree tower in Lane City that goes all the way to build limit. While building this, the Ky'ranites were flattening down a hill that used to be here. A decent amount of the hill was removed, but the events of Conversion Day destroyed most of the natural landscape in this area. The next structure was this, a massive wall called the Shield. These walls were the next project to be built after Conversion Day, which the Ky'ranites began to build as protection in fear of being enslaved once again. Over its lengthy construction, the lesser gods took a higher place in the realm. The wall was no longer needed under their protection, but the construction continued as a reminder of that past, and the doors will stay open forever. Despite beginning construction ages ago, it has not yet been finished. After that was the Fractal, a giant pyramid built as tribute to Ky'radonya. This was built to memorialize Ky'radonya's efforts on Conversion Day. The center of this monument is the exact area where Ky'radonya underwent her transformation. There are plans of adding an underground center beneath this monument, allowing for more developmental spaces. Shortly after that, arrangements were made with Rosea to build the stone and the polyonymo. The stone serves as an embassy for Rosea, and the polyonymo marks a turning point in Ky'radonya's technological advancements, such as these wind turbines that are showcased along the side of this building. Rosea also built this currently unnamed building, which has plans to be fitted with automatic farms. Other plans were made with Nivis DM to build the array, which serves as their embassy, and this hospital, which they built very recently. The strangest structure in this area is this hole, which was not officially named but often referred to as the Pit. It was discovered after the hill was destroyed on Conversion Day, and its purpose is unknown. It goes all the way down to bedrock, leaving a strange staircase as its only exit. Local archaeologists have dated this structure to be older than the earliest settlements in this area. However, no answers were found as to how this could have been constructed underground. As of right now, it still has an open top, but plans are being made to cover it up with a glass platform. Ky'radonya's most notable feature might be the oddly colored grass. This is mineMAX, which is a synthetic foliage that has been genetically modified to have photosynthesis that is several times more efficient at capturing carbon dioxide than regular grass and natural plant life. mineMAX is planted using these pollination units in order to offset the carbon production of the concrete used to build everything here. Ky'radonya's next self-constructed building is the Ministry, which will serve as my home and a storage unit. It's about halfway done now and will have many different rooms to use as further housing or production. The southern half is completely finished and the other half is currently under the designing process. This cell tower was recently fitted next to the Ministry to allow for global communication with the outside world. More of these will be installed around the realm for faster connections. This is just a brief tour and abridged history of Ky'radonya, and there are many more planned projects to be built here. But this is just one small part of a larger community, and please check out other channels. This series is only in its infancy, and more videos from other creators will be coming out soon. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join us next time.
I found a strange tape washed up on the shore. Thought you might be interested. I've already digitized it for your viewing. See the attached file.